I own a 2005 300C with the Hemi engine. I have searched all over the internet for a fix for this problem. I have one key fob that works and the other one that doesn't work. So what I had to do is I had to open it up, and inside, after I open up, I'll show you. It's pretty common circumstances with these that the battery holder actually break away from the little board that's in there. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up and show you exactly what I did. And I'm going to actually open up my other one just to make sure that that one's just fine. I want to show you what exactly I did. I have all my soldering equipment here. I have a soldering iron. I have some tinning, and I have some solder. And what I'm going to do is, there's just a Phillips screw. It's kind of small, so make sure you don't lose it. Then this just opens right up. And basically on the inside what you have is you have the key, which is this part here, and you have a little circuit board here. And on the circuit board there's 3 connections on it. There's one in this area, one here, and one further on this side. And I don't know if you could quite see it or not, but what I had to do was I had to solder 2 of the 3 points, one of them being right here in this corner, and I topped it right here. I don't know if you could see the little bit of solder that I put there as well, just to hold it. And it's pretty common occurrence that these battery holders break. I searched the internet and found a website, and basically they said that you have to replace the key, but I'm the type of person where if I could try to fix it, I will. So I went ahead and did just that. Let me go ahead and set this one to the side, and I'm going to open up my other one and see what the situation with this one is, because I haven't opened it yet, so I have no idea what's going on with it. Once you do put the battery in though, the way I got it, the program was I put the key that was working in as if you were starting the vehicle 7 times to the right and then to the off position. Let me rephrase that. I put the good key that was working in the ignition, started the vehicle, pulled it out, immediately put the one that I fixed with the dead battery in it, turned it 7 times, just as if you were going to turn it on where your dash lights turn on, and then I turned it off, and there was this funky line that came through the display on the dashboard that indicated that it actually took it. The other thing you could do is hold down the door open and door closed at the same time as you're turning the key, and you'll actually hear the doors unlock. This one here seems to be in pretty good shape. While I have it out, I might as well just go ahead and hit it with some solder just to be on the safe side. But I don't want to remove the battery, because I don't want to have to go through the steps as far as reprogramming the key. So what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and show you a little bit of how this is done. Basically, I have a soldering iron over here to the right. I have my tinner, and basically you just put it in the tinner, and then I have one of these little jobs here that actually hold the soldering iron with a sponge on it. And then basically all I did was just to put enough solder on the soldering iron, just to get some on there. You don't need very much. I think I kind of cooled my soldering iron off a little bit too much. That's okay. I'll put it on 30 volts, or 30 watts, just to get it a little bit faster. This soldering iron that I actually have 2 settings. One is 15 watt, one is 30. And just to expedite things and see if I can get some solder on the tip of this. You don't need very much, because you don't want to flood it. I have some on there now, and what I'm going to do is just right where the contact is, I'm just going to basically 1,000, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, and I can actually see the solder being applied to it. So that one's fine. I'm going to actually I do this one more time. Put a little bit more solder on here. You don't need very much. Like I said, when I put it on the sponge, I kind of cool it off really fast, and it takes a second for the solder to heat back up on the soldering iron. But I don't want to put too much on there. Give this a second here. I don't know if you can see that. I just don't need very much. Okay, there we go. And then at the other point where there was an issue next to the battery on the side here, I'm actually going to just 1, 1000, 2, 1000, 3, 1000, give it a little twist. I can actually see that some solder was actually applied to it. Gave it a little bit better of a contact. I don't know how well you could see this on the camera, but there is a little bit of solder there on each of those 2 points that I was making reference to. Let me show you them once again. One is here and one is here. So that's basically it. And then basically you just put it back in the holder and put it back in the holder, put your screws in, and there you go. Thanks.